All right, what up, people? It's your boy Chig from NIN I, coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it is a player ratings and review where we talk about an Arsenal win. An Arsenal win. Epic NIN having a little bitch in a moan saying, both of them are the masters of lateness. Oh my gosh, it's not like I don't warn you about time so that you can expect when I'm going to be late. Apologies for being late, Epic. Anyway, so here we are. We're going to talk to you about the game. And, you know, joining me as always is my partner in crime, Lee. Say hello to the people, Lee.
Good evening. Comfortable victory. It's nice to actually watch a game and not feel on edge every time they get near our goal, isn't it? So yeah, we're into the next round, man. It's good. I can't wait. Portsmouth away. I'm sure we'll see close-up clips of the guy with the bell, ringing the bell. He looks like what's that? Who's the Christmas tune? You know what I'm on about, innit? You know the Christmas song. And he goes, "It's Christmas." He looks like the guy's name.
I can't remember the guy's name, but I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm buzzing. I can't wait until we play again on Sunday against Burnley away, and then we've got a break, some little winter break, some rubbish where half the teams play one weekend and the other half don't, and then it's switched. What's that all about? Come on. But the Premier League have actually banned all the teams from having games, so they can't fly off to Dubai and have a little pre-season game or a little mid-season game out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy, man. Good performances tonight from a lot of the players. So yeah, we're through to the next round comfortably.
Thank you, VP, for your donation. This is an old t-shirt, mate. That's an old t-shirt, but thank you. I appreciate the donation, bro. And a little love from Harry. Just to show you, not everyone on my channel hates you. Lee is fat.
Yes, Harry.
So yeah, I think, you know, from our perspective, and we kind of just spoke about this offline, actually in the end it was pretty easy, and I think both of us were pretty confident in the preview. Even when they scored, I wasn't overly concerned that they would come back into the game. Yes, of course, I did say it'd be just typical that I jinx these guys by saying in the last 8 minutes they're not going to score 2 goals. But I never actually thought that they would score 2 goals. So yeah, I think it's one of those sort of things whereby we kind of contain them as much as possible. Hit them with, I'd say the first 40 minutes it was all us, and then the rest of the game we just spent containing them. Is that a fair?
Yeah,
assessment?
pretty much. They didn't even have a shot until 40 minutes, did they? So so yeah, it was pretty good. So yeah, listen, we done all right. We done all right, and we got into a position where we could boss the game after going 2-0 up. On 1999 says Lee doesn't think we have the money to pay £8 million. Well, I've actually said for a very long time, my friend, you obviously missed my stream, that if you type into a Google search, Arsenal cash reserves, we have £231 million sat in the bank account. So there we go.
I can't even find that comment that you're talking about. I'm literally racking my brain. Oh, okay, fair enough. Big up to VP. I meant getting out of the t-shirt. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I'm still looking. I'm still not sure I'm going to do the whole merch thing just yet, but if I was, yeah, I've got some ideas. I'm just seeing.
Oh, shout out to BBC pundit Mark Lawrenson, who predicted us backed Bournemouth to beat Arsenal 2-0 tonight. Dinosaur. Yeah, dinosaur, bro.
Him and Garth Crooks. The same.
Exactly. Come on, man. Why are they doing jobs? Yeah, just retire already, man.
Exactly. This is just I don't pay any attention as to what they're saying. But anyway, big up to everyone that is watching. I know we're late, so apologies for that. Please do stick a like on this video as you come in. You know what to do. If you're already subscribed, this is your way of helping. You know, subscribe people always can help by sticking a like on this video. And if you haven't subscribed, you can help twice. you can stick a like on the video and then subscribe. This is what we do every single game. After a watch along, we will do player ratings and just have a little review of the game. Now, obviously, I'm not going to keep Lee too long. I know my man still has to work after this.
Yeah, man.
This is the point of being a full-time YouTuber. Keep in mind, Lee's an hour ahead of us. So
yeah, it's 20 to midnight here, man. It's 20 to midnight.
So I don't want to keep Lee too long. So let's get on with the player ratings. You know how we do, people. We will rate the players as we go along. And, you know, you just stick your mark up, whatever it is you think, put it on. As Lee's talking, of course, I will stick your mark up. Epic NIN, what does he have to say now? I was watching the first 20 minutes and it almost made me sleep. And then I decided not to watch the rest of the game. It was that boring. I sense Epic NIN is a very dramatic character, pathetically. Okay, let's talk about Bernd Leno. For me, I thought he made a good save to his left-hand side. Sorry, Bernd Leno. Martinez, apologies. Emilio Martinez. I thought he made a really good save down to his left-hand side. I thought he was... I thought all round, I thought he had a decent enough performance, apart from in the second half where he started to go walkabout. There was one chance that came in, you completely missed it, and it went over. You're like, mate, what are you doing? He does still worry me as a goalkeeper. I'll be honest. I think his distribution is much better than Leno, but I think his all-round goalkeeping play, I have a lot of question marks over. I still want us to look into investing in a goalkeeper in the summer. I think for now we can just ride it out to the rest of the season, but it's still an area I want us to look into. But for me, I'm going to give Martinez a 6 out of 10. I thought he was fine. It was what it was.
I'm trying to figure out where I've written these player ratings down. I normally write them on a text message, yeah, like because I get bombarded with spam text messages from Domino's, yeah, and I'm sure I wrote it on there, but I obviously didn't. So I'm gonna have to try and remember what scores I've given before some clever dick tells me, "Oh, you did a different score on your stream."
You definitely gave. I think you gave Martinez a 6.
I did.
I remember.
I gave him a 6. Yeah, I did.
I agree.
I think I know what I gave, but normally I write them down. I'm sure I wrote them down. I was doing them as I went. There we go. But yeah, 6. I thought, the save he made in the first half was decent, but his kicking, listen, he's no nonsense at times, and I like that. Yeah, sometimes Leno takes that extra touch and then he puts us under pressure, but I thought he'd done all right. Nothing major. Weren't really worked enough. So, yeah, 6.
Yeah. He's a suspect one, isn't he? He's a suspect one. Let's talk about our captain, Hector Bellerin. The second performance from Hector where I thought, okay, he's done all right today. You know, I thought he did all right the last time he played, and today I thought he had a solid enough performance. Constantly was a threat, trying to support Pepe, who, to be honest, I don't think was as good as Hector. And I think Hector tried to compensate. Looked like there was a little bit more zip in his running today, and I know some people mentioned that they felt like his pace had returned a little bit. And I must admit, I do agree. I think there was a lot more effort in his running today, which is good. That's all we want to see from Hector. You know, I had nothing against him at all. I just want to see him, you know, perform to a certain level. But for me, I'm going to give Hector a 7 out of 10. I thought he was pretty good. I liked his performance for me.
Yeah, I thought he was decent. I gave him a 7. I thought he was pretty good tonight. The fitness for doing 2 games back to back, I liked. Didn't see him that much going forward, but I think the way we put ourselves in a position to just play the game out, basically. It weren't a case of chase for a 3rd goal. As much as we'd like a 3rd goal, we didn't need a 3rd goal, did we? So yeah, I thought he'd done all right defensively. And yeah, man, I'm quite happy with his performance. I thought he'd done well.
Okay. apparently I've been flagged for some reason. I don't know why. Just found that out now.
Oh, wow.
Which is weird because I don't think either of us are sworn, so that doesn't make any sense.
No.
So fuck them. Right, let's talk about Mustafi. Mustafi, for me, was a brave decision to play him after that previous performance where he essentially got David Luiz sent off. But I actually thought it was okay. There was nothing. There was one instance where they attempted to put some pressure on Mustafi. I thought he dealt with it fine. Clearly, Arteta's a lot of belief for whatever reason in squad drive Mustafi. He seems to have a lot more belief in Mustafi than Rob Holding, which I think you tend to agree with, don't you? Because I know you're not the hugest Rob Holding fan. But I think, from my perspective, I thought Mustafi was fine. I don't think there was anything dramatic that he did wrong. Obviously got stretchered off later on. I'm going to give Mustafi I'm leaning towards a 6. I'll be honest. I'm going to say a 6.
I think I gave him a 7. Yeah, I think I gave him a 7 on my stream. I thought he played all right, especially first half. I thought he done all right. Made some good clearances. There was a cross into the box where he done a little back flick header, which was kind of dangerous cross into the box because their striker, was it Solanke, got in the middle of him and Socrates, but we didn't see Solanke, mate. Yeah, and that was down to him and Socrates. So I'm going to give him a 7.
Okay.
I'm just hoping I'm giving the same scores as I gave on my channel 20 minutes ago. I swear I wrote them down, man. But there we go.
So I thought Socrates was a little bit better. And he looked a little bit more assured, was a little stronger in certain battles. And I thought was solid today. Little disappointed in some ways with the goal. I don't think necessarily it was Socrates' fault, but he seemed completely bamboozled by the move that they got for the goal. I'm not, you know what? I won't put down Socrates. Forget what I just said. I think it was a solid performance, and I'll give him a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a solid performance.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7. I thought him, like I said, him and Mustafi done all right. Limited them to no shots in 40 minutes. Yeah, Solanke didn't get a kick. They made some good clearances from crosses. Walked out of defence. Mustafi at one point was 20 yards inside their half, winning the ball back. So same with Socrates. Socrates got nutmegged, I think, in the second half. But other than that, I thought that him, Bellerin, Mustafi and Saka done really well. So yeah, I'll give him a 7.
I don't know where you see that, Dante. I've watched Medley a couple of times in the 23s, and he's big. I'll give him that.
Is Dante actually Zach in disguise? Zach's been banging on about Medley for time in the group chat.
I know. I'm not convinced by him just yet. Maybe he might grow into something, but I've not seen anything in his game that makes me think he's going to be anything but a bit part player. Saka, easily the best out of the defenders. Was a constant influence and threat in the first half. Main source of the threat in the first half. And the kid has adapted to the position excellently. He really has. I actually thought probably towards the end of the first half and maybe towards the end of the game itself, looked exhausted because we've asked him to play a lot of games recently. We really have. And he's probably not used to it. But scored an excellent goal in the first half. And I thought generally all game, I thought he was a constant, was working really hard up and down. So yeah, I was going to say an 8, but now I'm talking more and more. I want to say a 9. I thought he was really, really good, actually. I like Saka's performance. I'm going to go 9.
Mate, he was close to man of the match. He scored, he got an assist, if you count them. And he's done well. He's done really well at left back. And obviously, Aubameyang is going to come back Does that mean Martinelli gets kicked out of the team? What happens then? You know, I don't know. But does that mean that when the left backs come back into the team, Saka's going at left wing and Aubameyang's going up front? I don't know as well. But he was quality tonight, man. His finish for that goal, wow. Yeah. If Martinelli does that, everyone's going nuts. So, yeah, man, he was class tonight. His energy levels, his work rate, defensively, I thought he done well. And he's took to that position really well.
Yes.
Yeah, he could play there quite often. So, Tierney, when he comes back,
Daniel, by the way, completely agree.
Better step his game up. Aubameyang should fight for his place. Well, I don't know about that. and the reason
it should be like any other player. Fight. You know what?
Wait.
I wouldn't mind Aubameyang playing on that left-hand side and sticking Martinelli up top.
No.
Can that? I reckon that little situation could work and work out pretty well.
Nah. Put Aubameyang up front. He's wasted on the wing. Yeah, the geezer comes alive in that 18-yard box, mate. His movement's probably the best in the Premier League. So yeah, big up Kyle in the chat as well, because he's obviously got nothing better to do tonight apart from talk about.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to highlight his comment, mate.
He doesn't care about Arsenal. He's only in it for the money. Well, considering my surname is Gunner and I was born with that surname, my friend, I'd suggest that you go and reevaluate your previous comment. And as for money, I've got myself into a position to do it full time. So yeah, I love doing it. I enjoy doing it. And yeah, I am getting paid. You seem to have an issue with that, my friend. But thanks for watching. And don't forget to drive the likes up.
I was going to say drive the likes up.
But yeah, as for Saka, 9 all day long, mate.
And you see, for me, so I don't understand who's getting carried away. Who's getting carried away? We won a game, mate. It's all right to be okay and happy if you won a game. No one's being carried away. You're the least fans you'll ever see get carried away is being Lee. I mean, come on. We're usually the people that take the heat because we ask people to calm down and relax. So let's not be a sour person about it. But anyway, yeah, for me, I'll give Saka a 9 out of 10. Granit Xhaka, I actually liked his performance today. I did. I thought it was like you say, I think he went through the game where you didn't really notice him, but actually he was quietly working away. I was paying attention to what Xhaka was doing. And I actually liked his performance. I thought it was solid enough. Constantly kept moving the ball. His short passing has improved a lot. You can see they've been working hard on it in training. And yeah, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought Granit Xhaka was great.
Yeah, I agree. I thought he kept it ticking. I think he's still better playing at centre back. But no, all jokes aside, I think he done all right tonight. Yeah, the fact that I didn't really notice he was in the game until 80 minutes. Yeah, it's kind of testament to how the team played and how he played. But he just kept it moving. Nothing stupid, no stupid amount of touches. Get the ball and pass. Yeah, and I'll give him a 7.
Guendouzi. Like you, I liked Guendouzi's performance in the first half. In the second half, it felt like he was tiring. But I do like Guendouzi. I think he is a good player. I constantly get abuse for defending Guendouzi as a player. I do think there's a player in there. I agree there is a lot to his game that he needs to improve, but I also think he doesn't get credit for the good things he does do. He wins a lot of fouls. I think he anchors very well. My only thing about the way he anchors sometimes is sometimes I do feel like he makes it quite easy to get past him on the odd occasion, but in terms of tidying up, I think he's a pretty good tidier up. I just like to see him be a little bit stronger defensively in his game and just pay a little bit more attention to his passes. Don't overly dribble if you don't need to overly dribble, because then by the time you pass, you put yourself in a difficult position. But all in all, I thought he was decent enough. I won't hype it the way I've seen certain people in the chat room say he's man of the match. I'd give him I'd calm that down and say it's more like a 7 out of 10. But I thought he was decent enough. Oh, sorry, just in Lee.
I don't even know what happened. Yeah, it just said something went wrong. What happened? Something went wrong. It just kicked me straight out the screen.
I don't know.
And then I clicked on it to try again. It threw me straight back in. So I don't quite get what that was all about. But there we go. But Guendouzi, I'll give a 6. Yeah, second half I thought he was sloppy, man. First half I thought he was decent, really good in the first half. But second half sloppy, proper sloppy. So overall I'd go 6.
Okay, fair enough. Joe Willock, I completely 100% agree with you. Man of the match, 9 out of 10. I thought he was excellent. From the very first moment the ball kicked off. With Joe, you can always tell within the first 10 minutes what sort of game he's going to have. And within the first 10 minutes, you could see my man was on it. He was on it. He was very instrumental for Saka's first goal.
He was involved in both goals.
Yeah, you would say he was instrumental in both goals. He got
the pre-cum assist for Eddie's goal.
Yeah,
because we know we love a pre-cum assist at this football club, don't we?
But maybe that's his position, because I tell you, he seems to excel in that Mesut Ozil role. But then when you drop him a bit deeper, that's when there are problems. So I thought he was excellent today, and I'll give him 9 out of 10. Man of the match. I thought he was great.
Yeah, I agree. 9 out of 10. It's superb, man. Superb performance. So yeah, man, long may it continue. It just goes to show as well that when you play other players at number 10, the work rate, the energy, the productivity can be better.
Yeah.
And he nearly scored as well. He jinked into the box around about 3 players at one point and nearly scored. So yeah, 9 out of 10. Man of the match. Just shaded Saka, even though Saka scored and set one up.
Yeah, agreed with that. Agreed. I'm going to say, let's go to the right. Nicolas Pepe. Now, you took him apart a little bit. I'm not going to be as harsh, but I do agree. I do think he was the weakest player in our team. I think he overthink. I saw more effort from him today than I did against Chelsea, which I was pleased about. But I still think like sometimes he's almost overthinking it.
Yeah.
Like he's clearly not scared to get on the ball. He's clearly not scared to drive people back. And these are the sort of things I look for when people always ask me, why do you have so much faith in him? There's a lot of stuff to his game that makes me think, oh, okay, so he's got something. If you could just build on that and maybe get some confidence. I still like to see him put maybe 10 pounds on the muscle. I'd love to see that from him, so that when he does drive, he drives with power, almost in the way that a Wilfried Zaha does. But other than that, I still think he's got it. I just feel it's going to take some time. I'm prepared to give him that time. Definitely this time next season, I'll be severely doubting myself if I don't see a dramatic improvement. I think slowly but surely he's starting to feel comfortable with his teammates, because you know me, I'm the psychology guy. I like to watch other things as well. And, even just stupid stuff like the way he was celebrating with Saka today and the way he was celebrating with his teammates today generally, you can see that he seems a little bit more comfortable with everyone else. And I like that. Hopefully all those things will come together and we'll see a more complete performance. But in all honesty, at the moment, I'd give him a 5 out of 10.
I think I gave him a 4. I think I gave him 4, didn't I? I thought he was poor tonight, mate. Apart from that little bit of skill where he rinsed 3 players in the first half, didn't really see enough from him tonight. And Iwobi was better. Oh, listen, I liked Iwobi.
I like Iwobi too. That's another one. That's another touchy subject for us.
Do you know what I mean? But no, I thought he was pretty poor tonight. And like I said on my stream, against Man United, he was superb. Since then, he's been a 5 maybe overall. Tonight, I'd say 4. Didn't see enough of him.
I still like to see him play on that left-hand side. What's the worst that could happen?
This is the thing. He's left-footed to play on left-hand side. He can go down the wing and cross the ball in.
Yeah.
I don't get all this inverted winger rubbish, because you know as a fullback that he's coming inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so predictable. Yeah. At least if he plays on the left side, you know, oh, hang on a minute, he might go down the wing. That leaves a gap for somebody else to run into. Yeah. I know if you come inside, your fullback can overlap and all that, but it's just too easy to defend. It's way too easy to defend with an inverted winger. So for me, go back to old school, man. But yeah, 4 tonight, not good enough.
I will say this for those people who say that Iwobi was better. Iwobi had a lot longer in English football. So I think everybody just needs to calm down with this Pepe thing.
Where was all this Iwobi love when he was here?
Bro, especially from Jon Snow, because Jon Snow was one of the biggest critics of Iwobi. But for me, I just feel like I get it. He cost 70 million, so I know people are on him for that reason. But I just feel like with these things, you just need to be a little bit sensible and just kind of just see how it plays out. Let's just give him a minute, give him a second. Don't get me wrong. If this time next year he's still doing the same thing, I'm with you. I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I'll tell you that early. But at the moment, I'm not there yet. I'm prepared to give him an opportunity to.
Can I read this comment out quickly from Pavel? Yeah, guys, have you seen Saint? I think he means Saint Maximin. Yeah, he's playing almost just like Pepe. Well, he's not. He's actually not. He's actually just got a funky barnet and runs quick. Yeah, he's nowhere near Pepe. In fact, I'll bring his stats up while we're on the stream very quickly. Yeah, because this is the thing. Yeah, because he's got a funky barnet and can run quick, people get overhyped about players. And I'm not having a dig at you, bruv. I'm just saying, right? The fact and reality is he ain't all that, right? And this season, he has scored a grand total of 1 goal in 13 league games and 1 FA Cup game, and has 2 assists. So if you rate him, then Pepe is world class, because Pepe's stats this season are about 4 times better, probably more. So yeah, I don't get the love fest for that guy. I've seen a lot of people say about him on my streams. But then when you compare that to Pepe's stats this season, which I'm doing as we speak. Let's go. We'll bring it up now. Pepe this season has taken part in 26 games, 5 goals, 4 assists. So he's taken part in what, 10 games? Sorry, 26 games in total. So he's taken part in 12 games more than that guy, and scored 5 times as many goals and got 4 times more assists. So he's actually affected 9 or contributed to 9 goals. Yeah, that guy's contributed to 1/3 of that, not even that. Yeah, like literally, it's just that guy is not that good, man. He can just run quick. Do you know who he reminds me of? Another one who everyone seems to have a love fest for is Adama Traore. Jesus Christ, am I watching a different person?
I know you don't rate him.
People going on like he's like an unbelievable footballer. He ain't. He's got no technical ability whatsoever. He can just run fast and is a big lad.
And you know what? In response to Ace's comment just here, normally I'm with you, but if you can't ignore goals, mate.
He's a winner. This is the same people, by the way, that's like the Iwobi off. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has scored 9 goals last season. 9 goals Iwobi scored. Yeah.
Some people, what do you want? Like, what do you actually want? You got to give a man time to succeed and adapt. You guys would have written off Thierry back in the day, Dennis back in the day, Robert Perez back in the day. You would have written them all off prior to them actually succeeding. It's been
it seems like a lot of fans just want somebody who can run quick.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man, there's more to it. A lot of people are saying that Adama Traore has been better this season for Wolves. He's gone up levels this season. I ain't going to lie. Last season, what did he do? But because he scored against Man City 3 times this season, everyone's going, oh, let's get Adama Traore. Let's not. Yeah, because listen, apart from upper body strength and pace, he's got nothing about him. Yeah, let Wolves keep him. And as for that Saint Maximin, I've watched a lot of Newcastle games this season. I've seen the highlights of Newcastle this season, and he ain't all that. He really isn't all that. Yeah, and there's a reason he's at Newcastle and not a bigger team. No disrespect to them, but there's a reason nobody else wanted him. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
quick question. I didn't do it because he's obviously subscribed to me, but
there must be a reason for that. Either
right.
you were just being a dick, or you were fake scores. Or I don't know, mate.
If you were fake scoring, yes, you would have been blocked. All right, let's go with the other side of the coin. Martinelli. Like you said, I actually thought it was a quieter game from him.
Yeah.
Purely on the basis that I actually thought he was just knackered. We played him a lot recently. Still thought he was influential here and there. You can see the players love him. You know, as soon as Saka scored, he went straight to Martinelli and did some chest bump thing. But yeah, I thought generally he was good influence without being overly effective, and I'll give him a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree. I thought you're going to get work rate from him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're always going to get that, but yeah, I think it weren't his greatest game. It weren't his greatest game this season. Sorry. But I think he's actually done all right, man. I think he's done all right. Every time I've seen him, he set up the goal, the first goal. But yeah, he's improving every game. He's learning more every game. You know, sometimes he's going to get bullied. He gets kicked every game. But yeah, it's good to see somebody so young do so well. And he's come in and just gone absolutely nuts since he's been here. So yeah, it's good. Adama Traore's stats, for the people asking: 35 games, which is 20 more than Maximin, and 9 more than Pepe. He's got the same amount of goals as Pepe, but he does have 10 assists. 3 of them were in Europa League qualifying, not actually Europa League. So they were against pub teams. So he's got 7 in the league in 23 games and 4 goals in the league in 23. So 11 in 23 in the Premier League. And Pepe has 3 goals, 2 assists in the Premier League. But again, first season, and has played less games. So yeah, I wouldn't take Adama Traore.
And guess what? You talk about Overmars. Overmars needed a minute to settle down. I remember that.
Yep.
He needed a minute to settle down.
So did Robert Pires.
Yeah. Like, people are picking up winners, ready-made winners. Before they were ready-made, they needed time to develop. Mm. So it's like people just need to be easy. Relax. Eddie Nketiah, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Thought he took his goal well. Thought he was constantly a bag of energy, which we ain't had in a while. Let's be honest. I know Lacazette works the line and whatever, but I actually thought he looked like more of a threat than Lacazette has looked, which is probably more damning on Lacazette than anything else.
It just goes to show that you don't need Ozil and Lacazette for football matches, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, and you can play with some younger players, and it doesn't matter how old they are. If they're good enough, they're old enough. It's as simple as that. And we've kept him. We've told him he's going to play. He played. He scored. And we played him, and he scored tonight, and he took his goal well. Nice little finish, man. And you know, it's nice to see that Willock was involved in the goal, Saka involved in that goal, and then Eddie tapping it in. It was nice, man. That's the future. So listen, all the attachments to Lacazette and Ozil and players like that. This is the future of Arsenal Football Club, not players that are already made it on top dollar, that don't seem like they can be bothered half the time. So yeah, man, it was good for Mehdi tonight. 7 as well.
Right. It looks like I've my girl turned green now. So thank you, YouTube. I don't know why they flagged you in the first place. Damn you.
They like to be shady.
Right. What was I going to say now?
Ceballos.
The subs. Ceballos. Well, I have not seen anything with Ceballos today that made me think that he's justified in calling for his loan to end early. Like, for me, one of the few things I actually agree with Arteta about. No, mate, you got to work hard to be in the team. You know, I do think. See, I rate him more than you rate him, But even I
actually remember being abused all summer, saying that he won't make it in the Premier League.
Yeah.
But that's none of my business. In fact, you don't watch Spanish football. You're clueless.
I saw something today that I will tell you offline that will make you laugh about in relation to Ceballos, but I'll tell you that offline.
Yeah, go on. But check out Mrs. Ceballos, by the way.
Oh, she's smoking hot. Yeah, she's smoking. But yeah, for me, I will. I'll give him a. I didn't really notice him. I'll give him a 4.
I'll go 5. He done some nice balls, but like I said, if he played like he did when he came on for more than the time he was on the pitch, say he done 60 minutes like that, he would have got a better mark. But he weren't on long enough to actually see, and they were chasing the game, so he was going to get time and space, wasn't he? So let's see if he plays against Burnley and whether he gets that time and space against them to do what he did today. So 5. Maitland-Niles weren't on long enough, so I ain't marking him.
Holding 3.
What did I give Holding? Did I give him a 4?
Yeah, 4. Yeah,
4. Ball watching.
I thought that ball watching was disappointing. Completely let go of his man. He scored, put us under pressure. All right, I say put us under pressure. Put us under pressure unnecessarily. And I like Holding when he's up to top speed and on form. It just takes a while for him to get there.
Yeah, how long do we wait, Chig, until we cut ties with the guy? Do you know what I'm saying? It's been how many years now?
And like you say, and to be fair, I think it's a valid point. He's 24 now, right? Unless he steps up and actually becomes something, how long are we going to give him?
Exactly.
We're already talking about, people are talking about Upamecano and stuff like that. People should be talking about him like that. Why are they not talking about him like that? So, yeah, I think for me, if I'm Rob Holding, I'm a little worried. But outside of that, for me, I'll give him a 3 out of 10.
Give it back to Bolton. They're in trouble. They need a centre back right now.
Oh, damn, that's harsh. Mikel Arteta, the Messiah for some. 2.0 for others. My God. I will say this for Pep. I thought he picked a team that I would have picked, but was justified in the end. I thought he bravely went for Eddie, bravely went for Willock, bravely went for Saka, who's played a lot of games, and they all rose to the occasion and performed well. So
now will he have the balls to play them all on Sunday?
Yes, that's the question. That's the question, and that's a question that our friend in our group chat is going to ask. So, all right, I'm
going to be asking, because at the end of the day, regardless of the team you're playing in front, the team we played tonight are experienced Premier League players.
Yes.
Yeah, the 3 that you've just mentioned are not experienced Premier League players.
Yes.
And they've done all right. They all played really, really well tonight. So that poses the question, will he drop Lacazette? Will he drop Mesut Ozil? Because Willock done more tonight in that game than Ozil's done in 7. Let's be real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sure. And Eddie's done more tonight by scoring a goal than Lacazette has done in 7. So there's no reason for them not to start the game on Sunday, other than, it's a Premier League game, let's throw the bigger names back in. But I'd give Arteta an 8. I was happy with the team. I was actually over the moon with the team. I wanted to see the youngsters play, because I'm sick and tired of seeing Mesut Ozil walk around the pitch and do one good pass and everyone jizz, and Lacazette not do anything. So it's about time. It's been coming a long time. 7 games, 2 months nearly since Arteta took over. It's been about time them 2 got dropped. And like I said, I want to see him have that sort of energy and that sort of mentality going into the Burnley game.
Yeah, agreed. I'm with you. I feel like it's about time that these guys need to be dropped. Yeah, I think from that perspective, I mean, to be honest with you, with Lacazette, I don't know if you could complain if he was dropped, particularly with Aubameyang coming back into the team. Right? Are we going to rejig everything for Lacazette as well? So, yeah, I think from my perspective, oh, good, the Burnley game is on Sky Sports. Yes.
I can watch it on Now TV then.
Yeah, you can.
That'd be great.
So, yeah, I think from my perspective, I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10. I thought the team was justified in the end. We won the game. I actually thought, the scoreline flattered them a little bit in the sense that, yeah, all right, they did try and put pressure on in the second half. I didn't ever think they would win the game, even as the game went on. So, yeah, I thought light work, easy win onto Burnley. So that's that. Thank you to over 100 people watching at the moment. Considering it is not far from midnight, not bad. Thank you, guys. Please do stick a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. But the likes are so important. So please drive those through the roof for me. It'd be great if you can do that for me. Try and get it through 100. That would be really fantastic if you can do that. Also, if you haven't already, see this geezer to my right as you see it. Please do go subscribe to him. Lee Gunner, we've literally just done a watch along on his channel. The link to his channel is in the description below. So go hit that up. And also, he's about to, I suppose that will be in the morning. So he's about to record his transfer window vid that will drop at 7 a.m. UK time. So make sure you check that out. Also, in the description, please go hit the subscribe button for Chig Flicks. Please go hit the subscribe button for Chig and Ola's Combat Show. Me and Ola will be getting together at some point. That boy works too much, but we'll get together at some point, and we'll be doing another UFC stroke boxing preview. So please do stick a like. So please do hit that subscribe button. And yes, a new channel, new venture. So try and help me get that off the ground. I think that's pretty much it. The socials, Guna Eagle Eye on Insta. You would have seen all my road trip escapades on Insta. I'm trying to use that platform more. So try and help me get those follower numbers through the roof. Hit that follower, hit that link in the description for Insta and hit the follow button. Also, even though I hate his picture, but he's sending out a good message. Also, please do follow my boy Lee on Insta. He must be pretty on the money with nearly 10K now for Insta, right?
Nearly 9.4.
Oh, tantalizingly close. So
it just shows how small these platforms are compared to Facebook. Though Facebook's gone up 3,500 in 3 weeks. Yeah, Facebook, I'll probably get over 100K. That ain't no drama at all. That'll be 100K in the time that I've had Insta, which is 3 years. I'll have over 100K on Facebook.
I forgot to put the Facebook link in the description.
And that's cool, man. It just goes to show how slow or how small Twitter is. Yeah, it's smaller than TikTok, Twitter, and Snapchat. Yeah, 15K in 4 years. Yeah, and I'm nearly a third of that in 3 weeks on Facebook. It's 8 times smaller, that platform, than Facebook. So why I even set up Twitter in the first place, I don't know.
You notice I never mentioned my Twitter handle. It is in the description, but
yeah, I thought mine was, but it's a solid link, so it don't take you to the thing. So I'm just going to delete it. But yeah, my stew is lush. Hopefully my slow cooker turns up tomorrow. But yeah, Facebook's the one, man. Facebook and Insta, and this one. TikTok. I'm not 14.
I mentioned this to Lee before. It's something I'm considering, but like
no. I am not 14 years old, mate. I am not setting up TikTok. My daughter goes on TikTok, mate. It's not the one.
It's very much a young person's thing. So
yeah,
I'm considering it.
Exactly.
All right, guys. That is pretty much it from us. Please do stick a like on this video. I can't stress that anymore. Thank you, Arun. My guy, thank you very much. We out of here, people. Take care. I'll be back tomorrow with the show. I said I'd do this evening. I will do it tomorrow evening. So I'll talk about Mary and all the transfer rumors. I owe you guys that video. I know I do. So stick around tomorrow and we'll get on it. All right? All right, people. I'm out of here. Take care. Peace. Lee?
Sign some fucking players.
Amen! Exclamation marks. Oh, dear.